We all, of course, have things that we have to learn during this pandemic. They are, I think, some collective lessons for all of us, but there's a lesson for each one of us as well. One of the lessons that I am now convinced that I am meant to learn is to not only be comfortable with seeking the holiness of beauty in any place, but to be joyful in seeking the holiness of beauty in any place. Today was our second public mass outside this morning at 8:15, and we've always said that you can find holiness everywhere. And as we're building this wonderful construction project called the Holiness of Beauty to be this oasis, this refuge, this literal sanctuary from all the ugliness of the world into this place of profound beauty and prayer, I think I am supposed to learn how to seek and rejoice in those moments everywhere, not to discount the work we're doing, but to give meaning to it, to amplify it. So today at Mass, where the gospel reading was a continuation of the rich young lawyer, where we are told that it's difficult for those with things, with lots of wealth, to enter the kingdom of heaven, not because of the wealth itself, but because of how we like to cling to it and what it does to us. And so here I am celebrating Mass outside, which is fine, but it was early, it was dark, I couldn't see. I had bistro lights hanging outside. There were construction was going not too far from me, so jackhammers and noises and conversations. Someone walked their dog with the radio blaring right in the middle of the Mass. It was very difficult to focus, but yet there I was. There were four of us, three worshipers and myself, at the entrance of our parish hall, which serves as our overflow homeless shelter. And there was the altar on the concrete in the same place where our guests have waited in the cold, where they have fought. I'm just 6 inches from a glass door that had been broken because of a scuffle earlier in the couple of seasons earlier. It's a place where they have smoking their cigarettes, where they've used the bathroom. And yet it's been sanctified as a place of prayer. It's been sanctified as the place of sacrifice where heaven and earth come together. Heaven and earth come together on this concrete amidst all the noise on the place that has been used and abused for years earlier and for years to come. And that's a powerful message. It's hard for me because I long to be in this extraordinary space that we are preparing, and for good reason. But we will, and I think the lesson for me is to carry all that we've been doing and having to celebrate Mass in various places, empty church, in the parish hall, on the stage, and now outside, is to remind us that our Lord Jesus Christ is adored in the hearts of all people at all times, and the power of his sacrifice is made present on his altar wherever it may be. The power of holiness is profound, and it will bring us to our knees, and we will rejoice to be in a place that is set aside for his adoration. But for right now, I'm supposed to get comfortable with and seek and have joy in wherever the altar may be. It's an important lesson. His disciples asked our Lord, then who can be saved if this is the case? If we have a hard time letting go of the things that we enjoy and the things that we love? Jesus says, with God, nothing is impossible. For if you take everything away and you truly let it go, then you will find all that matters. You'll find everything. The last will be first, and the first will be last.